The Crunch at the road tonight for the first time since January 16th as they take on the Rochester Americans for the fifth time this season. Rochester has 3 wins and the Crunch have 1 so far in this season's series. Also the first time the Crunch have played in Rochester since early November. The last 2 matches in the series have come in Syracuse, but they've all been separated by about a month. Now this is the first time they'll play in rapid fire all season long. They played just a couple of weeks ago in Syracuse. Crunch enter with a 6-game winning streak, all on home ice for the Crunch. It was a perfect homestand for Syracuse. 6-0 record. They outscored their opponents 27-11 over those 6 games. Now they've got to try to translate that from home to the road here tonight in Rochester.
Because I think matchups a little bit of one thing. That we see different matchups when we're at home versus on the road. We have obviously a lot more control when we're at home with those things. But also, I just think our intensity on the road. When we're at home, we definitely feed off our home crowd and our energy in this building, which our guys obviously love playing here. So, but we need to make sure we bring the intensity on the road. Even into a hostile environment, we got to make sure we're excited to play and ready to go.
It's a little bit different play style. I feel like it's a little bit more feeling out the first period a little bit. So hopefully we can bring our A game and show we can get a win tonight in Rochester.
So tonight it's the Crunch and the Rochester Americans for the 5th time this season. Rochester with 3 wins to the Crunch's 1, although the Crunch have points in 2 of the 4 games this year, both of them coming in comeback fashion. They tied the game in Rochester the last time they played at Blue Cross Arena with 0.2 of a second to go in regulation, and then just a couple of weeks ago, the Crunch with a comeback victory. Carter Verhage with a hat trick, including the game-tying goal with 1:33 left in regulation, and then the overtime game winner just 9 seconds into overtime for the Crunch. So Syracuse has found a way to get a couple of points, and they're only 3 points behind the Amherst with 2 games at hand on Rochester as they head into this 5th matchup of the season here tonight. You can catch all the action on ESPN Radio or AHL TV. Countdown to Crunch Time presented by Supercuts gets underway at 6:50, and the puck drop at 7:05 as the Crunch visit Rochester tonight.